Graduating with a Master of Arts in Teaching in Art Education. Diana Ari Taylor. Graduating with a Master of Arts in Teaching in Early Elementary Education. Brittany Michelle Ross. Graduating with a Master of Arts in Teaching in Health and Physical Education.
James Edward Byers III. Dylan Robert Cochran.
Christopher M. O'Brien. Yanis Mitchell Sukas. Amelia Page Sullivan. Graduating with a Master of Arts in Teaching in Interdisciplinary Early Childhood Education.
Victoria Marie Jones.
Kristen Lilise Sharber. Graduating with a Master of Arts in Teaching in Middle School Education.
Stephanie Elizabeth Brandt.
Jill Ann Rosendahl.
Mark Charles Groberg. Caitlin Nicole Hawkins Shutt.
Joseph Tyler Reese.
Jillian Renee Becker. Ramona LaShawn Chandler. Cheyenne Galensky. Joseph Edgar Kelly.
Brittany Nicole Olson. Damon King Powell. Darius Carl Romlow. Stephanie Ann Rogers. April Hope Rudolph.
Owen Christopher Adwell. Sydney Alexandra Gordon. Samuel Thomas Long.
Ashley Elizabeth Ray. Vladislav Olegovich Ryabi. Marco Andres Sapien. Timothy John Souders. Seth Thomas Teagarden. Graduating with a Master of Arts in Teaching in Secondary Education. Samantha Nicole Wilson. James Elmer Wise.
Dennis W. Kuo.
Cody James Stevens.
Sarah Mary Boutron.
Mitzi D. Phelan. Timothy Piontek. Matthew Aaron Norton.
Benjamin Stephen Cecil.
Emily Marie Marlatt,
Lonnie Evelyn Brown, Chad William Kelly, Brittany Adele Buckner, Sarah Jean Crawford,
graduating with a Master of Arts in Teaching in Special Education.
Travis Jex,
Graduating with a Master of Arts in Teaching Music Education.
Kelsey Rose Livers,
Dagny Hisong McEwen, Catherine Shea Vessels, graduating with a Master of Education in Counseling and Personnel Services.
Shelby Catherine Birchler, Emma Maxine Brooks, Christina Alexandra Brooks, Alyssa Marie Kalina, Alexandria Kathleen Crosser, Mackenzie Jane Gilliland, Marvea Jane Johnson,
Jensen Berkeley Maydew, Erica Marie Mullins, Hannah Joy Rogers, Christine Marie Underwood,
Dylan Thomas Espinoza, Emily Nicole Horton,
Logan Travis Mercer, Anna Marie Smith,
Alyssa Milan Betts, Brookley Elaine Boots, Jennifer Rose Branscombe, Holly Renee Burton, Melinda C. Chryselius Lanham, Jaslyn Eddings, Dewana Lene Hatter, Brian Matthew Kleinman, Samantha N. Lamar,
Madison Riley Reed, Colleen Elizabeth Rising, Tanel Danique Smith, Alexis Yumana, Erica L. Voiles, Tarandrick Raheem Waller, Allison Ann Whitty,
Madison Rose Bennett,
Gannon Guffey Weaver, graduating with a Master of Education in Special Education.
Annie Dyer Brown. Destiny Star Calvert. Aaron Gray Christian. Lee Ourigan Collins. Juliana Noel Iovino.
Ashanti Khadija Peppers. Heather Elise Rabold. Kayla Marie Redding. Tabitha K. Wren. Stevie Lee Reedley. Kira Noel Vanover. Amanda Christine Nichols. Graduating with a Master of Education in Teacher Leadership.
Melanie Ann Henderson. Madeline Hastings. Hina Binte Iqbal.
Jasmine Desiree McFalls. Michelle Ann McGaha. Caitlin Flowers Strickler.
Michelle Christine Bordenkircher. Kimberly Lynn DeBarro. Shannon Lee Fitzgerald Velasquez.
Charles Vanzel Pifus, Jr. Karen Ellen Poe. James Derek Turner.
Cassandra A. Auxier. Eric Ray Caudle.
Hans Probst III. Graduating with a Master of Science in Exercise Physiology.
William Dane Gray. Alexander John Lancaster. Kaysen S. Black.
Rachel Diane Torres.
Morgan Hinton Findley. Emily Taylor Lepping.
Brock Alexander Martin. Brian Alexander McPherson. Lindsay Nicole Parkins. Graduating with a Master of Arts in Higher Education Administration.
Brandon David Babiak. James Lee Bacon. Aaron Joshua Bailey. Daniel N. Barksdale. Heather Lee Bates. Leland Edward Bauer. Grant Andrew Betts. Donta Terrell Brown. Benny Earl Campbell. Michael F. Corper. Justin C. Collins. Richard Todd Dooley. Kent Sakai Gavin. Garen Paul Gray. Danielle Esteban Harvey. John J. Hawbaker. Courtney Rose Heaps. Eric Ramsey Helton. Rebecca Custer Herman. Griffin Sewell Hill. William Gray Hodge. Quintessa Michelin Jeremias. Michael Eric Kerwin. Christopher Brian Lumpias.
Brendan Joseph Mataraz. Shaquila Milford. Zachary Thomas Miller. Keith Hayden Nile. Lisi Ramos. Nathan R. Recta. Joshua Lee Redding. Joseph A. Rowe III. Dustin Arnold Espinos Santos. David John Schuster. Adam Keith Schwartz. Amy Hadley Sensing. Daniel David Snow. Brett James Somerville. Andrew John Spring. Brendan Charles Stivers. Gregory Jean Zabados. Anthony Blake Thomas. Michael James Wade. Daniel Charles Wilson. Trevor Woods. Jason Paul Wright.
Joshua Becker. Amber Lee Lansbury Burbrink. Jarrett Emery Halverson.
Nicholas M. Maines. Leah Christine Richards. Rebecca M. Simon. Meredith Alexandra Wright.
Fulorunso Marcus Jegede. Aaron Thomas Kelter.
Hunter Matthew Spencer.
Destiny Cheyenne Hill.
Graduating with a Master of Science in Human Resources and Organization Development.
Melissa Ann Ferguson. Jamie E. Goodpaster. Leland Mark Harford. John Todd Love II.
Andrew R. Powell. Mitchell Turton. Andrew Michael Wade.
Edgelbert Javier Alvarado. Mita Binga. Evelyn Jamalith Bonilla. Michael John DiFilippo Jr. Jennifer Renee Drake. Angelique Danielle English. Christopher R. Fly. Richard William Goodman. Jamie Hernandez. Keisha Renee Humphreys. Xavier Johnson. Akisi A. Rachel Kouassi.
Bailey Mayer. Matthew W. Moore. Glenn Andrew Mikitiuk. Janiqua Vanette Nash. Angela Pearl Pardue. Desmond Alton Pritchard. Morgan Nicole Smith. Hanalei Tiangsun Strigg. Elena Velasquez. Diara Aquila Washington. Ryan John Wheel.
Carlos Fernando Herrera Velarde. Heather Ann Hodge. Joseph Paul Hughes.
Dennis Rocky Rumpel. Emily Ann Sayers. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Sport Administration.
Taylor Walden Barnett. Sophie Emma Cattermole. Alicia Catherine Cushing. Yassine Diop. Joseph Gruden. Shannon Grace Hogue. Kobe Simone Jarman.
Zachary M. Miller. Anthony E. Montanaro. Kaylin Mary Louise Morissette. Matthew Robert Mullich. Dalton Mitchell Ray. Taylor Jean Rengers. Alexis Jane Silkwood. Catherine Ann Thompson. Logan Travis Wade. Graduating with a Specialist in Education in Educational Administration.
Blake Adam Baker. Brent Adam Braun. Kinsey Lynn Chambers. Christopher Hartman Cleveland. Bethany Kendall Dodge. Amy J. Gabati.
Thomas John Manchak. Jamie Beth Nunnery Oleka. Morgan Marie Wissing. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Early Elementary Education.
Kylie Shea Anderson. Magna Cum Laude. Erica Catherine Barlow. Summa Cum Laude. Tashara Nicole Brown. Cum Laude. Hannah Jean Groshin. Summa Cum Laude. Chelsea Denise Halsell. Cum Laude. Mackenzie Blair Kelsey. Hannah Beam Kemper.
Candice Marie McCorkle. Summa Cum Laude. Elizabeth Allison Ann Ragland. Cum Laude. Amber Nicole Rechtenwald. Summa Cum Laude. Emily Ann Stuber. Magna Cum Laude. Abigail May Woods. Magna Cum Laude.
Madison Jewel Chanot. Cum Laude. Brianna Page Clark. Cum Laude. Emily Ann Druckenmiller. Summa Cum Laude. Cassidy Adair Flood. Magna Cum Laude. Katie Rose Harper. Magna Cum Laude. Peyton Claire Hawks. Summa Cum Laude. Madeline Kelly Clements. Magna Cum Laude. Jenna Maria Hufner. Callie Renee Brassard. Cum Laude. Shelby Joel Burkhead. Carly Lynn Clayton. Abigail Elizabeth Johnson. Cum Laude. Isabella Dawn Kersey, cum laude. Emily Hope LeClaire, summa cum laude.
Madison Renee Ullman, cum laude. Haley Ruth Scott. Kesley Aaron Taylor, magna cum laude.
Amanda Marie Horter, magna cum laude.
Carissa Ann Ostick. Josiah Rinchi. Elizabeth Christine Thomason. Katarina Ann Wolf.
Macy Danielle Clark, cum laude. Catherine Grace Ellman, summa cum laude. Hannah Brooke Jacobs, cum laude. Brianna J. LeGrand, cum laude.
Colleen A. Rice, cum laude. Jasmine Ayers Thunder, summa cum laude. Haley Margaret Wedge, summa cum laude.
Caitlin Elizabeth Bartley. Alexandra Grace Bewley, magna cum laude. Penny Gail Durham, magna cum laude. Abigail Marie Herp, magna cum laude. Sarah Caitlin Holder, cum laude.
Olivia Nicole Tomlinson. Jackson David Wade. Sarah Elizabeth Yenshaw, magna cum laude. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Health and Human Performance.
Hakeem R. Allen. Carter Cameron Ayers, cum laude. Stephen Joseph Balls, cum laude. Sarah Ann Banks, cum laude. Tamia Lynn Barber, cum laude. Dyra Lee Barnes. Bridget Ann Brown, magna cum laude. Casey Nicole Burnside, cum laude. Gretel Caballero. Tara Carr. Monica Coy Chea. Mark Anthony Clancy. Alicia Elizabeth Clark Cobb, cum laude. Abigail Jane Davies. Nathan Charles Eberhard, summa cum laude. Natalie Rose Fetter. Sarah Fiola, magna cum laude. Caitlin Marie Ferguson. Ariana Sarah Ferraro, magna cum laude. James Patrick Francisco. Lindsay Michelle Hagman, magna cum laude. Kelsey Jamie Hayward. Alexa Jade Hill. Catherine Nicole Hutchison. Margaret Lee Yons, cum laude. Amber Wade Johnson. Tyara Deshay Johnson, cum laude. Alyssa Jeanne Jones. Marley Karem, magna cum laude. Isabel Jia Ying Kuo, cum laude. Kaylin Roncalli Custer. Justin Mitchell Levy.
Esther Emwiza Makolo. Thomas Jacob Malloy. Christina Rayanne Marcello, cum laude. Madeline Rose McClellan, summa cum laude. Cassidy Grace McCracken. Adam Brian Meredith. Taylor Marie Nagel. Brianna Evelyn Ogbulu, magna cum laude. Aleda Ortiz. Trenton Bradley Payton. Zachary Dylan Powers, cum laude. Kennedy Michaela Powell. Kaylee Nicole Price, cum laude. Laura Ashley Reed, magna cum laude. Jada Iman Rhodes. Manuela Muccio do Prado Sampaio. Ethan Joseph Schreck. Taj Nathaniel Scott. Morgan Ashley Seitzinger, cum laude. Madison Sierra Shea. Aliva Monet Simpson. Robert Henry Smith. Yarnell Nashawn Smith. Jennifer Moriah Sorg. Ricardo Andres Sosa Criollo. Jordan David Steele. James Henry Stock. Kayla Shea Taylor. Shay Marie Thompson. Alex Joseph Tyndall, cum laude. Sydney Shea Voigt. Ernest Clay Von Allman. Megan Elizabeth Voda. Tyler Lee Waller. Devin Ross Watkins. Matthew Scott Watkins, cum laude. Trey Wingfield. Raul Zayas, magna cum laude.
John Matthew Kolb, cum laude.
Taylor Morgan Milner.
Miranda Lee Curry. Kayla Sue Dufton. Austin Cannon Glasscock. Michelle Samantha Bredner.
Robert Frank Porco. Kristen Marie Wells.
Azaria Carice Battle, cum laude.
Elaine Veda No. Catherine Taylor Rice. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Middle and Secondary Education.
Elmadina Brukich. Melanie Elaine Dickinson.
Lydia Marie McKinley, magna cum laude. Krista Lee Mills. Megan Lynn Talby, cum laude. Alexandra Morgan White, cum laude. Thomas A. Russell Sr.
Emily Taylor Harris, cum laude. Bryn Lee Johnson. Seth Anthony Neal Coombs.
Sadikia Peter. Alexis Nicole Martonic.
Adam Ahmed Balata. Caleb Lorenzo Harrison Clemens. Joseph Matthew Crenshaw. Gavin Tyler Gertz, summa cum laude.
Shannon Nicole Manuel.
Allison Marie Buchelt, summa cum laude.
Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Organizational Leadership and Learning.
Jeremy Caleb Holcomb. Emma Catherine Corner. Parker Elizabeth Gary.
Amy Moore. Laura Brittany Myers. Montana D. No. Stephanie Sue Ragan.
Matthew Joseph Blanton. Justin Dale Brogg, summa cum laude. Kelly N. Cook. Nicholas Thomas Fisher. Sarah Beth Frakes, magna cum laude. Bronwyn Garrett Hudson, magna cum laude. Katie Lauren Hasper, cum laude. Jacqueline Faye Hendrickson. Robert Barry Hughes. Whitney Elizabeth Rose Jewell, cum laude. Shanta Chanel Key. Benjamin David Kirchinger, cum laude.
Lizbeth Melchor, magna cum laude. Stephen Wootney Mugabo. Joshua C. Richardson. Kim Sibeli. Samantha R. Shimfessel Maston. Gary Lee Steele. John Chase Stevens. Deirdre Elizabeth Taylor. Annie Alexander Turner. Michael Courtney Vanderveer.
Brian Keith Bartleson. David Hardin Bewley. Stephanie Ronica Bibb. Julia McCassell Daniels. Mukesha Edewiga, summa cum laude. Brittany Ann Geisenberg. Stedman Akeem Holloman. Mason Hamilton Kelly, magna cum laude. Todd Ricardo Kinney. Robert Wayne Lawson.
Tarina Faye McKinney. Terrence Dwayne Moore II. Julie Poncier Nash. Alexandria D. O'Daniel. Tara Marie Pryor. Christina Nicole Ratcliffe. Dana Lynn Russell. Matthew Ryan Salmond. James Terry Sodders, summa cum laude. Keith Martin Schmidt.
Jeffrey Ryan Bowling. Matthew Sean Burns, summa cum laude. Orlando D'Amelio.
Javier Anthony Mackey, magna cum laude. Melody Ann Malicote, summa cum laude. Shane Joseph Richard, summa cum laude. Matthew Sroka, summa cum laude. John Dion Stafford. Johnny East Weaver, cum laude. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Sport Administration.
Marcelo Alberto Acosta Jimenez. Keith Lee Ammons. Allison Taylor Arcidiacono. Christopher D. Avery. Derek L. Bell. Daniel Joseph Bird, cum laude. Liam Bennett. Nicholas Michael Bennett. Nicholas Cole Bentley. Connor J. Brazil, magna cum laude. Zachary Tyler Britton. Antonio Mark Burgess, cum laude. Gillian Marie Burns, summa cum laude. Brianna L. Butler. Ashley Kenny Cancella. Jenna Elizabeth Carruthers. Vito Nicholas Castiglione, cum laude. Hunter Allen Crow. Jake DeLuca. Ashley Denise Dickey. Kyle Matthew Doctor, magna cum laude. Kyle Anthony Eschner, cum laude. Adam D. Elliott. Garrett Nathaniel Fang. Casey Renee Fans. Luke Thomas Falgeraus, cum laude. Kate Darby Henley. Matthew Lawrence Yeager. Zachary Thomas Jansing, summa cum laude. Grant K. Ryosuke Kaneshita. Michael Eugene Kirian. Melvin Square Lewis. Vince Michael Akoko. Thomas Luke III, cum laude.
Alec Herschel Marovitz. Andrew Joseph Martin. Lily Matthews. Aaron Winston McGregory. Martise Juwan Moore. Mallory Mullaney. Almadine Mumanovic. Nicholas Cavan Newman. Kevin Matthew Nichols, cum laude. Grace Ann Oglesby, summa cum laude. Daniel Raymond Oriente, cum laude. Jawan Maurice Pass. Alec Pizzuti. Richard Michael Praskier. Michaela Page Ripley, magna cum laude. Jarrett Michael Rogers, cum laude. Jake Sanders. Colin Douglas Scott. Delaney Manish Shah, magna cum laude. Brett Michael Siegel, magna cum laude. Jenna Kim Slotin, summa cum laude. Aaron Edward Smith. Justin D. Smith, summa cum laude. Luke Martin Smith. Christopher Allen Troyer. Cedric Loran Ware. Marcus Thomas Watson. Damon Scott Weathers. Shane Colin Wilson, magna cum laude. Patrick Coe Zender. Samuel Alexander Zuski. Graduating with a graduate certificate in Autism and Applied Behavior Analysis.
Ashley Lauren Compton.
Graduating with a graduate certificate in Health Professions Education.
Raham Abulesa. Wilmer Mark Abshir Jr. Priyanka Bakhtiani. Tyler Benton Blount. Carrie A. Bonert. Carolyn R. Casella. Jade Montanez Chapman. Russell Ware Farmer. Debbie L. Farrell. Elkin Jair Galvez Leon. Muriel Jean Harris. Ashley Medford Illis. Ashley King Tinsley.
Delilah F. Mott. Jennifer Ray Ramsey. Krista Gale Roach. Angela K. Washington. Graduating with a graduate certificate in Teaching English as an International Language.
William Kermit Glover II.
Graduating with a Master of Arts in Teaching in Art Education.
Lauren Taylor Cockcroft.
Kaylin L. McDonald. Graduating with a Master of Arts in Teaching in Interdisciplinary Early Childhood Education, Abigail Jean Rogers. Graduating with a Master of Arts in Teaching in Middle School Education,
Patrick Ryan Yankee.
Graduating with a Master of Arts in Teaching in Secondary Education, Michelle Jacques Tripp. Chad Harrison Myers. Graduating with a Master of Arts in Teaching in Special Education, Michaela Lynn Metcalf. Allison Leslie Mueller. Graduating with a Master of Education in Counseling and Personnel Services,
Brittany Christine Embry. Rebecca Esther Goldman. Caroline Frances Deely. Rebecca Lee Gioioso. Erin Michelle Henderson.
Heather L. Patterson. Mark Andrew Smith.
Diamond L. Davies. Emily Diane Groobs.
Tanner Austin Mobley. Tashay Sarah Soul. Eric Dontre Turner. Faith Ladrea Keene Turner.
Nancy Agyemang Adane. Megan Irene Ainsworth. Ashley Ann Marshall Dondonville. Emily Elaine Edwards. Kevin Pacifico Tap Gonzaga. Sarah Elizabeth Bowman Grattan. Courtney Rebecca Gruel. Natalie Elizabeth Hewlett. Amelia Larson. Lily Lee Lukemeyer.
Daniel Scott Niswanger. Abigail Marie Sell. Kayla A. Sheeran. Eric Joseph Smith.
Elijah Greer Cunningham. Lindsay Joe Haler.
Anna Rosa Lee Shern. Mary Angela Wimsat. Graduating with a Master of Education in Special Education,
Allison Nicole Basehart.
Savannah M. Neese. Hannah Rain Nielsen, Caitlin Beth Rhodes, Brooklyn Dawn Sanders, Morgan Dawn Utterback, Taylor Wilson Webb, graduating with a Master of Education in Teacher Leadership,
Natalie Ann Haler, Miranda Downs Geyer, Shaylin Hall,
Kara A. Parks,
Brittany L. Barnett, Megan Taylor Bean, Heather Davis, Ashley J. Grogan, Braxton Wesley Hall, Danae Sharon Eloise Hyleton,
Carolyn Ann Robinson,
Roya Rose Fathalizada,
Regina Passanisi, graduating with a Master of Science in Exercise Physiology,
Diane Marie Endicott,
graduating with a Master of Arts in Higher Education Administration,
Chantel Ali, Bettina K. Avent, Blake C. Bill, Rachel Kabigting Bamey, Thomas Kyle Breed, Trinity Ray Callison, Michael J. Santola, Justin Sean Klein, Kyle Todd Daniels, John William Denny, Shannon Marie Ewing Sudds, Brian Augustine Ferguson, Brandon Robert Fleming, James Carlos Flores Lambe, Brian Asher Francis, Sergio Jonathan Franco, Nathaniel Bruce Goldsmith, Angelo Amato Gonzalez Jr., Travis Wayne Harrent, Zachary David Haith, Cassandra Marie Herman, Moten Robert Hewley, Tyreek Masud Isles, Joshua Daniel Kaplan, Hyun-suk Kim. Jonathan Knight. Trishelle Monique Lee.
Connor Michael Martin. McFerrin Delaney McDonald. Ryan Patrick McDonald. Douglas McGinnis. Simon Miguel Romero. Michael Alexander Mourner. Jared A. Phillips. Chelsea May-Lynn Pipes. Michael Robert Porter. Reuben Thomas Roundtree III. Brannon Cleveland Whitney Riles. Dana Ray Schwartz. Cody Mackenzie Sparks. Peter James Stanley. Din Bu Tat. Charlene Isis Tilly Enderly. Mark Christopher Timmons. Thomas William Vogan III. Ross White. Joseph Eugene Wilson III.
Paul Joseph Barvinsak. Sean Matthew Briere Braxton. Kevin Kelleher Buckley. Renesha Lachelle Chandler.
Bienvenido Javier Mena. Clifton Rusty Palmore Jr.
Alyssa Ray Biscar.
Chelsea Leah Watts. Graduating with a Master of Science in Human Resources and Organization Development.
Alexandra Lee Braun. James Anthony Carter. Lakeisha Danielle Carter. Jeremy Reed Catlett. Chad David Cloutier. Cody Randall Cochran. Corey A. Dancy. Joshua Evan Denman. Joshua Deo. Dathan A. Eccles. Robert Edward Eichelberger III. Danielle M. Fredericks. Celeste Marie Friel. Abel H. Garces. Cassandra Lynn Goebel. Rachel Essa Kelly. Emily Lynn Kirby. Christina Bledsoe Lewis.
Lauren Marie March. Javier Martinez Baez. Heather Marie Rankin. Darcel Christine Thomas. Misty Dawn Thomas. Nicole Trepanier. Amber Marcel Walsh. Michael McLean Wellock. Christina Lee Mueller Wells.
Charlie Rose Carroll. Lindsay Renee Cheney. Keisha Cheeks. Christian Lee Edmonds. Ashley Marie Fogel. Justin Marshall Gardner. Bethany Nicole Gatlin. William Chester Handy Jr. Karen Rose Kenny. Ji-Sun King. Sarah Nicole Klein. Gabriel Raymond Liera. Laura Lohman.
Joshua Manuel Pagan. Emily Sims Richardson. Taylor Satterley. Candy Ray Schneider. Janet Marie Tomazin. Megan Townsend. Maxwell Tubbs. Luis Roberto Tullier Fabregas. Marvin Esau Umana. Robin Wayne Wright.
Jessica L. Gardner. Adeline Shea Hansen.
Graduating with a Master of Science in Sport Administration.
Manvar Singh Bagrath. Justin Cole Blankenship. Kevin J. Burns. Priscilla Calvo Castillo. Christian Raymond Covio. Javian James Duncan. Mark Dante Ellis. Matthew J. Hansen. Meredith Hamilton Jewell. Kyle David Thomas Kish.
Bria Renee Maddox. Severin Madsen Dean. Jerry Austin McCarty. Nicholas Lee Ross. Brenna Catherine Shanahan. Adam Scott Williams. Nicholas James Zolano.
Anthony James Furman. Isaiah Christian Hayes. Robert Allen Jones, Jr.
Graduating with a Specialist in Education in Educational Administration.
Casey Brown Fields.
Megan Winter.
Heidi Marie Bray.
Daniel Patrick Pike. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Early Elementary Education.
Alexis Nicole Brock, summa cum laude. Toby Denise Brown. Olivia Lauren Heyer, cum laude. Megan Elizabeth Cleefit, cum laude.
Melanie Elizabeth McHenry, cum laude. Caitlin Marie Niehaus. Hannah Elizabeth Thomas. Molly Elizabeth Wright.
Annie McCall Bird, magna cum laude. Rachel Raven Fenton. Tara Nicole Height, summa cum laude. Brittany Lacey Jackson.
Haley Marie Quillen, cum laude. Kayla Jean Wilson, cum laude.
Ashley Ann Davis, magna cum laude. Haley Jolissa Lewis.
Danielle Marie West.
Alyssa Renee Clark, cum laude. Kiana Alexa DeVee, cum laude. Julianne Elizabeth Hummel, summa cum laude.
Caitlin Elizabeth Minogue, cum laude. Kendall Perry Shook, summa cum laude. Brenna Paige Wesley, cum laude.
Peyton Cassidy Dozer, summa cum laude. Paige Allen Graham, cum laude. Ruth Julia O'Coffey Hertrick, summa cum laude. Kayla Brooke Kendall.
Donald Sinclair Moulter, Brittany Marie Nelson, Emily Rose Treadway, cum laude, graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Health and Human Performance.
Logan Elizabeth Ambergi, Olivia Kristen Ash, Alexis Mikhail Ashby, Brianna Marie Banfi, Cameron Lee Barrett, Audrey Ann Berry, Kyle Mason Beasley, magna cum laude, Jack C. Broadus, Faith Ann Caldwell, Charles Julian Camacho, Abigail Grace Castor, cum laude, Brittany Nicole Compton, Elizabeth Sarah Correo, Christian Porter Cowgill, Tevi Makara Cowley, Amina Ekik, cum laude, Dorian Jarnell Etheridge, James Todd Fowle, Jr., J. Leah Fish, Blake McKinley Gaines, Alexis Tation Naya Gibbons, Jared A. Grants, Neil Mitchell Hall III, Rashida Odessa Harris, Caitlin Renee Hicks, William Robert Hirschman, magna cum laude, Michael Gavin Horner, cum laude, Clinton Dakota Hunter, magna cum laude, Janine Marie Faye Jellison, Marissa Victoria Kelly, Gabrielle Elizabeth Causelos, magna cum laude, Samuel Clinton Lawrence, Kristen Lynch, cum laude,
Julian Andrew Magallanes, Maxwell Isaac Martin, Nicholas Adam Masterudis, Sadie E. Meyer, Lene Ellie Moore, Jillian Suzanne Morris, Kevin Josiah Morris, Emily Marie Mueller, magna cum laude, Dakota Lee Neff, Asia Nichelle Newton, Jordan Ifeanyi Nwora, Jordan DeMarcus Redman, Amanda Marie Ruzich, cum laude, Stephen Tyler Self, McKenna M. Shaw, Chelsea Summer Smith, Joshua Stephen Stauffer, Divine D. Strong, Caitlin Ann Taylor, Catherine Grace Thompson, Caleb DeMarco Tillman, Tavia LaMaurice Todd, Bridget Teresa Turney, Sophie Tate Underdahl, magna cum laude, Christian Veneman, Jayla Imani Jalis Verrett, Paxton Lee Wiley Jr., Diana Ruth Takei Wong, cum laude, Carrie Alexandra Wood, Rachel Morgan Wolf, cum laude, Veronica Wunderlich, magna cum laude, Jeremy Sean Thomas No,
Nadia Abed Del Seder Badawan.
Sean Anthony Smith. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Middle and Secondary Education.
Lauren Brooke Anderson, cum laude.
Elizabeth Sarah Ward, summa cum laude.
Nicholas Michael Everett. Taylor Marie Deifel, cum laude.
Megan LaDonna Roberts, magna cum laude.
Braden James Loeffner. Malcolm Emery Campbell. Cameron Kevin Michael Bernard. Katie Elizabeth Glock. Samantha Danielle Casey, cum laude.
Evan Chandler Parton, magna cum laude. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Organizational Leadership and Learning.
Rachel D. Kiefer.
William Jason Poff. James Wyatt.
Jessica Heath Algram. Shauna Lee Avendano. Allison Renee Below. Mary Alice Bledsaw. William Thomas Huber. Devin Karin Kuhn.
Sean Michael McCauley. Robert Allen Woodham. Sarah Catherine Yopp.
Bernice Ann Bingham. Nicholas Jan Borgeling. Jeffrey Glenn Coulter. Lena Catherine Duffy. Sean Christopher Hart.
John William May. Michael Owen Okis, cum laude. Lisa Ray Pantoja, summa cum laude. Amber Nicole Roberts. James Eric Shackelford, cum laude. Bradley Caton Steller. Michael Richard Stelmar, cum laude. Portia R. Thompson, magna cum laude. Stephen R. Vance. Courtney Deshawn Wright, Jr., magna cum laude. Amber Hope Yerkes, magna cum laude.
Edward Lee Abel, Jr., summa cum laude. Philip Daniel Albert. Tyler Vincent Allen. Notori Latrice Armstrong. Crystal Attree. Annika Bennett. Andrew Joseph Berry. Jeffrey Lynn Bridges, summa cum laude. Vivian Kuuipo Bridges. Taylor Wayne Brown. Eric Lowell Burkhart. Holly Sexton Butler. Kimberly Ann Clark. Ryan Thomas Colliver, magna cum laude. Joseph Vincent Contardo. Elizabeth Maria Daniel. Nicholas Jean Darasset. Michael Ray Doggett. Shura Dawn Dunlap. Kiana Grace Edmonds. Kelly Nikki McQuaid Foster. Erica Franklin. Paxton Catherine Gordon, cum laude. Terry Lynn Green. Madison Ann Harmon. Amanda K. Harris, magna cum laude. Bailey Marie Hart. Jeffrey Michael Hartmeyer. John Thomas Hefty. Brooke Channing Hinton. Tony Marcel Hobson. Joseph Luther Hockenberger. Sherry Lynn Horn. Casey Morgan Hutchison. Quentin Renard Johnson. Amanda Marie Kaiser. Ollie Christine Kelly. Mariah Page Love. Raphael Lowe. Samuel Lowry.
Ian James McLeod. Adrian Martin. Jared R. Martin. Whitney Taylor Messer. Jonathan Aaron Moody. Robert Allen Moore. Crystal Siobhan Mosey. Jose M. Nahara. Sarah Norris, summa cum laude. Jamie Marie Rohde. Jasmine Dewana Richards. Stephanie Suzanne Robison. Christopher Lee Rogers. Shelley Schneidmiller. Caitlin Danielle Sevilla. Vanessa C. Short. Daniel Clayton Shires. Eric Simon. Christopher Eric Smith. Anthony Bernard Smith, Jr. Anthony LeBron Smothers. Nicholas Stewart Smith. Crystal Joy Thompson Alvey. Tiffany Danielle Trotter. Brian Leon Ulrich. Lavelle Garfield Vaughn. Christopher Louis Blahos, cum laude. Kyle Warden. Jaquita Monique Warfield. Nicole K. Williams. Kayla Winfrey. John Tyler Wood. Corey Allen Wyatt,
Skylar Lorene Clemens, Myrtle Luisa Ducato, Adolfo Fernando Escalante, magna cum laude, Shantae Elise Evans, Nathaniel Curtis Garcia, Michael Robert Haynes, magna cum laude, Christopher Glenn Hennessy,
Brian Michael Pyatt, Claudia Maralesa Tabio. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Sport Administration,
Zach T. Abel, Christopher James Bartimus, Dominique Monet Brown, Joseph Allison Comer V, Nolan Cook, Damian Quarmain Davis, Lindsay Nicole Duval, cum laude, Morgan Ashley Everett, cum laude, Jack Christopher Farmer, Ryan Andrew Fleming, cum laude, Rachel Marie Florick, Vicky Erickson Frank, Nathaniel Ellsworth Getson, Jaleel A. Gray, Matthew Philip Cainrath, McKenna Jean Kaiser, Dana K. Kinnaird, cum laude, Zachary James Cosma, Michelle Ann Leavell, Taylor Andrew Lynch,
Shermaine Surio Maristella, Kayla Ambry Marshall, Corey Taylor Martin, Malik D. Mason, Kyle Daniel McGrath, Jeremy Andrew Miller, magna cum laude, Dion Alexander Moore, Devin T. Morley, Darius J. Perry, Arden Maria Mason Ripley, Joshua C. Rogers, Trayshawn Shamar Smith, Jacob Thomas Snyder, Jacqueline Rose Stark, Jordan Mackenzie Stump, cum laude, Jordan Samuel Thomas, William Chris West, James Allen Wheeler III, Grant Robert Williams, Jordan Michael Yerum, graduating with a graduate certificate in organizational change in higher education,
Ivan Joel De La Rosa, Colin Kelly Keenan,
Jennifer Lee Sands, Rachel Nicole Seraphin, April Waddell,
Adam Tyler Booth,